Welcome to the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert on Earth. Spanning millions of square kilometers, it hides mysteries, ancient history, and incredible survival stories. In this video, we'll explore 100 fascinating facts about its dunes, wildlife, oases, and hidden secrets. Let's uncover the desert's secrets together. Chapter 1. The Sahara Desert stretches across 11 countries in North Africa, making it almost as large as the United States. Its endless dunes hide ancient secrets. Travelers feel both awe and fear as temperatures soar above 50 degrees C. Surprisingly, beneath its dry surface, hidden rivers and lakes whisper stories of a wetter past. Life survives in unexpected corners, proving nature's resilience. Chapter 2. Some parts of the Sahara were once lush with greenery. Fossilized plants and animal bones reveal that 10,000 years ago, it hosted rivers, lakes, and forests. Ancient humans thrived here, leaving rock art that still tells stories of their lives. Today, sandstorms erase footprints but not history, and scientists uncover secrets buried under shifting sands. Chapter 3. The Sahara is not just sand. Rocky plateaus, salt flats, and gravel plains dominate vast areas. The landscape shapes unique wind patterns, creating spectacular dunes over 180 meters tall. At night, temperatures can drop dramatically, forming frost in rare moments. Survival in this desert is a delicate balance of adapting to extremes, teaching us nature's harsh lessons. Chapter 4. Life in the Sahara is resilient. Camels can travel days without water, and fennec foxes thrive in extreme heat. Tiny beetles harvest moisture from the morning fog. Plants like cacti store water in thick stems. Every organism here is a lesson in efficiency and survival, showing that even the harshest environments harbor ingenious adaptations to thrive. Chapter 5. Sand dunes in the Sahara constantly shift. The largest, called star dunes, grow in multiple directions. Their movement is driven by winds that can reach 100 km/h. Ancient caravans navigated by stars, following patterns that today still confuse explorers. The desert is alive, reshaping itself daily, reminding visitors that change is the only constant. Chapter 6. The Sahara holds minerals and resources hidden beneath its surface. Salt and phosphate mines have been exploited for centuries. Even oil has been found in remote areas. Ancient trade routes carried salt bricks across deserts, valued like gold. The Sahara is a desert of scarcity above ground, yet beneath, it hides wealth that shaped civilizations. Chapter 7. Water is rare but powerful in the Sahara. Oases emerge where underground rivers meet the surface. These fertile spots support palm trees and small villages. Migratory birds rely on them for rest. Despite the harsh environment, pockets of life create miniature ecosystems, illustrating how water defines survival in the driest places on Earth. Chapter 8. Sandstorms, called haboobs, sweep the Sahara suddenly. Winds lift tons of sand, reducing visibility to zero. Travelers and animals must seek shelter quickly. These storms shape dunes and move ancient artifacts slowly over centuries. Scientists track them to understand climate patterns, revealing how even chaotic forces have an organized role in shaping landscapes. Chapter 9. The Sahara's heat influences global weather. Its hot air rises, affecting rainfall patterns in distant regions. Dust from the desert travels across oceans, fertilizing the Amazon rainforest. The desert is more than a barren land. It's a giant engine influencing ecosystems far beyond its borders, connecting continents through air and science. Chapter 10. Rock art in the Sahara tells human history. Thousands of engravings show animals like giraffes and elephants, no longer found here. These paintings, some over 7,000 years old, reveal that humans once coexisted with abundant wildlife. Today, they survive as a window into a past climate, reminding us that deserts were once fertile lands full of life. Chapter 11. The Sahara's night sky is mesmerizing. With almost no light pollution, stars shine brighter than anywhere else. Ancient travelers used constellations to navigate dunes. Meteor showers light up the dark desert sky, inspiring myths. Scientists study the clear air to track satellites and space phenomena. The desert becomes a natural observatory, blending science with wonder. Chapter 12. Desert plants survive extreme dryness through clever strategies. Some seeds lie dormant for decades until rare rains arrive. Succulents store water in thick leaves, while thorny shrubs reduce evaporation. Even tiny mosses cling to rocks, absorbing moisture from dew. Every plant demonstrates resilience, showing that life can endure where survival seems impossible. Chapter 13. Some parts of the Sahara are frozen in time. Fossils reveal dinosaurs roamed here millions of years ago. Petrified wood and ancient shells mark prehistoric lakes. These discoveries reveal a story of climate change over millions of years. The desert's sands hide evidence of life long before humans walked its dunes. Chapter 14. The Sahara's extreme climate influences human culture. Nomads developed light clothing, tents, and water storage techniques. Camels became essential companions for transport. Survival required creativity, shaping food, architecture, and traditions. Even today, Sahara communities maintain ancient skills, adapting to a world where harsh nature teaches constant innovation. Chapter 15. Sand in the Sahara can be electrifying. Static electricity forms when grains rub together in wind, producing sparks during storms. Lightning is rare but dramatic, igniting brief fires. Scientists study these electrical effects to understand desert atmospheres. Even in barren landscapes, natural energy thrives, silently influencing life and the environment. Chapter 16. The Sahara hides prehistoric lakes beneath the surface. Satellite images reveal shapes of ancient water bodies now buried under sand. These ghost lakes once supported fish and crocodiles. Scientists use them to understand climate shifts and predict future droughts. The desert sands are more than ground, their history preserved for exploration. Chapter 17. Wind shapes the Sahara like an artist. Giant sand ripples called draw extend for kilometers. Patterns form depending on wind direction and speed. Some dunes appear frozen, while others shift overnight. This constant motion creates a desert in flux, reminding humans that even seemingly still landscapes are alive and changing. Chapter 18. Wildlife in the Sahara is a masterclass in camouflage. Sidewinder snakes move silently across sand. Desert lizards hide under rocks. Birds like sand grouse transport water in feathers for chicks. Life here avoids heat and predators through stealth, showing that survival often depends on blending with the environment rather than confrontation. Chapter 19. The Sahara is home to ancient trade routes. Salt, gold, and spices traveled across deserts via camel caravans. Traders relied on stars, oases, and intuition to survive. These routes connected distant civilizations, spreading ideas and goods. The desert shaped commerce and culture, proving that even harsh landscapes can foster connection and growth. Chapter 20. Extreme temperatures in the Sahara test limits. Daytime heat can exceed 50 degrees C, while nights drop below freezing. Rocks expand and contract, forming cracks and shaping the terrain. Plants and animals adapt to this rhythm, timing activity to avoid extremes. The desert teaches a lesson. Survival requires mastering both heat and cold. Chapter 21. Oases are lifelines in the Sahara. Palm trees shade freshwater pools, creating mini ecosystems. Tiny fish and insects survive, while nomads grow dates and vegetables. Migratory birds rest here, making each oasis a hub of life. Despite harsh surroundings, these fertile spots prove water transforms barren deserts into vibrant sanctuaries. Chapter 22. The Sahara's sand comes in many colors. From golden yellow to deep red, minerals shape each dune. Iron oxide gives red hues, while quartz creates glittering white sands. Wind and erosion constantly mix the grains. The desert is a living palette, showing that even barren landscapes hold beauty and variety. Chapter 23. Camels are desert specialists. They store fat in humps, not water, allowing long treks. Their wide feet prevent sinking in sand, and nostrils filter dust. Camels endure heat and cold better than most animals. Nomads rely on them for transport, milk, and even meat, proving survival in the Sahara depends on clever adaptations. Chapter 24. The Sahara was once a rainforest. Fossilized shells and riverbeds show lakes covering vast areas thousands of years ago. Human settlements thrived, leaving tools and carvings behind. Today, the desert is dry, yet every grain of sand holds a memory of a wetter, greener world that once flourished here. Chapter 25. Sandstorms can move enormous dunes. Winds transport millions of tons of sand each year, reshaping landscapes. Ancient artifacts slowly shift, hidden beneath layers of grit. Even modern satellites track these movements. The Sahara is never static. Its surface is a dynamic canvas painted daily by natural forces. Chapter 26. Desert lightning is rare but spectacular. It illuminates dunes and rocky plateaus, sometimes striking ancient trees or salt flats. Scientists study desert storms to understand electricity and weather patterns. The Sahara reminds us that even the quietest landscapes can produce sudden, powerful displays of nature's energy. Chapter 27. The Sahara's wildlife includes tiny survivalists. Desert beetles collect morning dew, while lizards hide under stones. Nocturnal animals avoid daytime heat, emerging at night. Every creature has a secret strategy to survive extreme conditions. The desert's ecosystem proves that life adapts creatively when the environment seems impossible. Chapter 28. The Sahara holds mysterious rock formations. Giant boulders and stone plateaus appear sculpted by time and wind. Some formations resemble animals or faces. Scientists study erosion to understand geological history. Travelers often feel awe, as if nature itself tells stories through these silent, ancient sculptures carved over millions of years. Chapter 29. Salt flats in the Sahara sparkle under the sun. These vast plains form from evaporated lakes, leaving mineral deposits behind. Salt blocks were traded across the desert for centuries. Some areas even preserve fossils. These shimmering expanses are both beautiful and scientifically valuable, revealing the Sahara's watery past hidden beneath arid surfaces. Chapter 30. Ancient humans thrived in the Sahara despite challenges. Rock art shows giraffes, elephants, and hunters. Tools made from stone and bone hint at early survival strategies. These traces teach us that humans adapted creatively to changing climates. The desert holds history, showing that life persists through innovation and determination. Chapter 31. The Sahara is home to extreme temperatures. Daytime heat can reach 50 degrees C, while nights sometimes fall below freezing. Rocks expand in the sun and crack at night, shaping the landscape. Plants and animals adapt to this daily rhythm. Life here is a constant balance between scorching days and freezing nights. Chapter 32. The desert's sand grains tell a story. Tiny particles, shaped by wind and erosion, travel hundreds of kilometers. Quartz, feldspar, and other minerals mix to create unique colors. Each dune moves, constantly reshaping itself. Sand is not just ground, it is history in motion, preserving the secrets of past climates and landscapes. Chapter 33. The Sahara's winds are powerful sculptors. Strong gusts form ripples, dunes, and dramatic patterns. Sand can travel great distances, covering roads and shifting ancient settlements. Even scientists track wind to study climate changes. The desert teaches that wind, invisible yet relentless, can change the face of a landscape over years and centuries. Chapter 34. Night in the Sahara is magical. The sky glows with stars, and the Milky Way stretches across the horizon. Temperatures drop, and nocturnal animals emerge. Scientists use the desert to study astronomy because of its clear skies. The Sahara shows that even extreme landscapes hold moments of calm beauty and cosmic wonder. Chapter 35. Desert plants survive with clever strategies. Some grow only after rare rains. Succulents store water in thick stems, while thorny bushes reduce evaporation. Mosses and small fungi cling to rocks. Every plant is an example of efficiency, proving that life finds a way even where survival seems impossible in the harshest conditions. Chapter 36. Oases are desert lifelines. Water surfaces from underground aquifers, creating fertile spots. Palm trees shade pools, supporting fish, insects, and human settlements. Migratory birds rely on these mini ecosystems. Despite vast deserts around them, oases prove that life can thrive wherever water appears, turning barren land into thriving microcosms. Chapter 37. Camels, called ships of the desert, are vital for survival. Their wide feet prevent sinking in sand, humps store fat, and nostrils filter dust. They can travel days without water, carrying humans and goods across vast distances. The Sahara's nomads depend on these creatures, showing how adaptation ensures survival in extreme environments. Chapter 38. The Sahara was once greener. Fossils of plants, shells, and riverbeds reveal lakes and rivers covered vast areas. Ancient humans hunted and farmed here. Rock art tells stories of life when elephants and giraffes roamed. Today, sand hides this history, but scientists uncover the desert's past, revealing a world very different from today's arid expanse. Chapter 39. Salt flats sparkle under the sun. Formed from evaporated lakes, they leave behind mineral deposits. Ancient trade routes carried salt across deserts like gold. Fossils and traces of past water remain visible. These shimmering surfaces remind us that even the driest landscapes were once alive with water, trade, and life. Chapter 40. Sandstorms can reshape the Sahara overnight. Winds lift millions of tons of sand, moving dunes and covering ancient settlements. Travelers must seek shelter quickly, while scientists study these storms to understand desert dynamics. The desert is constantly changing, proving that even barren landscapes are alive with energy and movement. Chapter 41. The Sahara's dunes are enormous. Star dunes rise over 180 meters, shifting slowly with the wind. Their shapes constantly change, creating new landscapes. Ancient travelers relied on landmarks and stars to navigate. Even today, explorers marvel at the desert, ever-changing terrain, learning that nature constantly reshapes itself in surprising ways. Chapter 42. Desert lightning is rare but powerful. Strikes illuminate the night, sometimes igniting sparse vegetation. Scientists study these storms to understand electricity and weather patterns. Even in a dry landscape, energy pulses through the air, showing that the desert, though silent most of the time, holds sudden and dramatic displays of natural power. Chapter 43. The Sahara influences global climate. Hot air rises, affecting rainfall far beyond Africa. Dust storms fertilize distant ecosystems, even the Amazon rainforest. The desert connects continents in ways invisible to most humans. Its influence is a reminder that no landscape exists in isolation. Every desert wind contributes to the planet's climate web. Chapter 44. Wildlife uses camouflage to survive. Sidewinder snakes glide over sand, lizards hide under rocks, and sand-colored birds blend into dunes. Nocturnal animals avoid heat, emerging at night. Every species has evolved to avoid predators and extremes. The Sahara's ecosystem teaches that survival often depends on clever adaptation rather than brute strength. Chapter 45. The Sahara contains ancient trade routes. Salt, gold, and spices traveled via camel caravans across vast dunes. Traders relied on stars, oases, and intuition to survive. These paths connected distant civilizations, spreading goods and ideas. Even today, these routes remind us that humans have always adapted to extreme landscapes to connect and thrive. Chapter 46. Fossils reveal that dinosaurs once roamed the Sahara. Petrified wood, shells, and bones mark ancient lakes and forests. Millions of years ago, this desert was a lush habitat. Today, sand covers these relics, but scientists uncover them to study prehistoric life. The desert's sands hold a memory of Earth long before humans existed. Chapter 47. The Sahara's night sky is perfect for stargazing. Without city lights, constellations shine clearly. Meteor showers light up the horizon, inspiring myths for centuries. Astronomers use this clarity to study stars and satellites. Even in a harsh environment, the desert offers moments of awe, connecting humans to the universe above. Chapter 48. Plants survive through efficiency. Seeds may lie dormant for decades until rain arrives. Succulents store water in thick stems, while thorny bushes reduce evaporation. Tiny mosses cling to rocks, collecting dew. Life here proves that even the harshest conditions cannot stop adaptation, showing nature's ingenuity in extreme survival strategies. Chapter 49. The Sahara is more than sand. Rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and salt flats dominate much of its terrain. Wind shapes each feature differently. Ancient caravans adapted to these changing landscapes, navigating carefully across harsh terrain. Today, scientists study these formations to understand geological history and the desert's constant transformation. Chapter 50. Hidden rivers flow beneath the Sahara. Subterranean aquifers feed oases and springs, supporting life in unlikely places. Ancient civilizations relied on these hidden waters. Modern technology now maps underground lakes, revealing a secret network beneath the sand. The desert teaches that beneath apparent barrenness, hidden life and resources can always exist. Chapter 51. Some Sahara dunes sing. When sand slides down steep slopes, it produces deep, booming sounds. Scientists call it the singing sand phenomenon. The pitch depends on grain size and humidity. Ancient travelers might have heard it and believed spirits lived in the desert. Nature turns even simple sand into mysterious music. Chapter 52. Desert fossils reveal aquatic life. Shells and fish bones show that lakes and rivers once existed. Crocodile remains suggest the Sahara was fertile and supported predators. Studying these fossils helps scientists understand climate change over thousands of years. The desert sand covers stories of a past that is almost unimaginable today. Chapter 53. The Sahara's vastness challenges navigation. Before compasses, travelers used stars and landmarks. Caravans memorized dune patterns and oases locations. Mistakes could be fatal. This harsh landscape demanded skill, courage, and patience. Survival depended on reading the desert like a living map, a lesson in human adaptability and resilience. Chapter 54. Salt mining shaped history. Large salt flats were cut into blocks and carried by camels across deserts. These white gold routes fueled trade and wealth for centuries. Salt was as valuable as money. Even today, remnants of these trade paths reveal the desert's role in connecting civilizations. Chapter 55. Sandstorms move faster than humans can run. Winds lift millions of tons of sand, reducing visibility to near zero. Travelers must seek shelter, and animals hide under rocks. Scientists monitor storms to study desert weather. The Sahara is alive with energy, showing that even still landscapes are dynamic and powerful. Chapter 56. The Sahara contains hidden prehistoric lakes. Satellite images reveal shapes buried under sand. These ancient water sources once supported fish, crocodiles, and humans. Studying them helps scientists predict climate shifts and understand Earth's water history. Beneath the desert, life once thrived, leaving traces for modern explorers and researchers to uncover. Chapter 57. Camels are perfectly adapted to desert life. Wide, padded feet prevent sinking. Humps store fat, nostrils filter dust, and they can travel days without water. Nomads depend on camels for transport, milk, and survival. Every camel is a lesson in nature's engineering, proving life finds efficient solutions even in extreme environments. Chapter 58. The Sahara's heat shapes life. Animals avoid daytime heat, while plants store water for long periods. Rocks expand and crack under temperature extremes, creating natural sculptures. Even the wind patterns depend on these temperature changes. Every aspect of the desert demonstrates how extreme heat drives adaptation and landscape formation. Chapter 59. The desert's night sky is breathtaking. Stars shine with unmatched clarity. Meteor showers streak across the horizon, inspiring ancient myths. Astronomers study the skies here because of minimal light pollution. Even in harsh environments, beauty and science coexist, reminding humans that extreme landscapes can offer both survival challenges and wonder. Chapter 60. Nomadic tribes mastered the desert. They built tents, stored water, and tracked stars for navigation. Camels carried goods across vast distances. Food and clothing were adapted to heat and cold. Survival required knowledge passed down generations. The Sahara shows how humans can thrive in extreme conditions through ingenuity and adaptation. Chapter 61. Rock formations in the Sahara tell geological stories. Plateaus, cliffs, and boulders shaped by wind and time appear sculpted like art. Some resemble animals or faces. Scientists study erosion patterns to understand Earth's history. Travelers marvel at these silent monuments, feeling the desert's ancient power and the slow but unstoppable force of natural change. Chapter 62. Sand colors vary across the Sahara. Golden yellows, deep reds, and shimmering whites reflect minerals like iron oxide and quartz. Sunlight changes hues throughout the day, making dunes glow. Ancient travelers noted these patterns to navigate. The desert sand is both a scientific record and a stunning canvas painted by nature itself. Chapter 63. Fossilized plants and trees show the Sahara was once green. Petrified wood and leaves reveal forests existed thousands of years ago. Ancient rivers supported wildlife and human settlements. Today, sand covers these remnants, but scientists uncover them to study climate history. The desert hides a vibrant past beneath its arid surface. Chapter 64. Desert winds create giant dunes. Star dunes grow in multiple directions, shaped by changing winds. Some dunes reach over 180 meters high. Their slow movement hides ancient artifacts beneath layers of sand. Even the desert's most static appearance is deceiving. Its surface is constantly shifting, a reminder of nature's restless energy. Chapter 65. Oases are survival hubs. Water surfaces from underground aquifers, supporting palm trees, insects, and human settlements. Migratory birds rest here, and small plants thrive. These pockets of life contrast sharply with endless sand. Oases show that even the harshest environments can sustain life where water appears, creating small green worlds in vast deserts. Chapter 66. Camels endure the Sahara's extremes. Humps store fat, wide feet prevent sinking in sand, and they can go days without water. Nomads rely on them to transport goods and survive long journeys. Every camel demonstrates nature's engineering genius, proving life adapts efficiently in environments where humans would struggle alone. Chapter 67. Desert plants survive drought with smart strategies. Seeds may lie dormant for decades until rare rains arrive. Succulents store water, thorny bushes reduce evaporation, and mosses cling to rocks. Each species is an example of adaptation, showing how life persists in one of Earth's harshest climates. Survival here requires patience and resilience. Chapter 68. The Sahara's ancient trade routes connected civilizations. Salt, gold, and spices traveled across dunes via camel caravans. Navigating required skill, stars, and oases knowledge. These routes spread ideas and goods, shaping culture. Even today, remnants remind us that deserts were not barriers, but pathways connecting people across vast, challenging landscapes. Chapter 69. Salt flats sparkle under the sun. Formed from evaporated lakes, they create mineral-rich plains. Blocks of salt were carried across deserts for trade, valued like gold. Fossils and water traces remain, hinting at the Sahara's watery past. These shimmering expanses show that even the driest places once held life and human activity. Chapter 70. The Sahara's extreme temperatures shape daily life. Daytime heat can exceed 50 degrees C, while nights drop below freezing. Rocks expand and crack, shaping terrain. Animals adjust behavior, hiding in shade or emerging at night. Plants store water and survive harsh conditions. Every living thing adapts to survive the desert's rhythm of extremes. Chapter 71. Sandstorms in the Sahara are sudden and intense. Winds lift millions of tons of sand, reducing visibility to almost zero. Travelers seek shelter quickly while animals hide under rocks. Scientists study these storms to understand wind patterns. The desert is alive, constantly moving, and shaping itself in ways humans cannot fully control. Chapter 72. The Sahara's night sky is brilliant. With minimal light pollution, stars shine clearly. Meteor showers streak across the horizon, inspiring myths and stories. Astronomers study the sky here for research. Even in harsh conditions, beauty and science coexist. The desert reminds us that extreme environments can provide moments of awe and wonder. Chapter 73. The desert's wind moves sand in rhythmic patterns. Ripples form across plains, dunes shift, and landscapes slowly change. Over centuries, these movements can cover ancient settlements. The Sahara shows that even seemingly empty spaces are active, constantly shaped by invisible forces, reminding humans that nature works slowly but persistently. Chapter 74. Oases are crucial for survival. Palm trees shade freshwater pools where fish, insects, and small plants thrive. Migratory birds rest here, and humans cultivate crops. These green pockets demonstrate how water transforms deserts into fertile habitats. Life depends on oases, proving that even in the harshest lands, ecosystems can flourish. Chapter 75. Camels are essential desert companions. They store fat in humps, have wide feet for sand, and can travel long distances without water. Nomads rely on them for transport, milk, and survival. Camels exemplify natural adaptation, showing that life in the Sahara relies on clever biological solutions to extreme challenges. Chapter 76. The Sahara was once fertile. Fossilized shells, plants, and riverbeds reveal lakes and forests. Human settlements flourished, leaving tools and rock art. Today, sand hides this past, but scientists uncover it to study climate history. The desert reminds us that landscapes change over time, and what seems barren now was once full of life. Chapter 77. Salt flats shine like mirrors. Formed from evaporated lakes, they create vast mineral plains. Salt was mined for trade, often carried across deserts by camels. Fossils and traces of water remain. These shimmering expanses remind us that even the driest regions once supported ecosystems and human activity, hidden beneath the sand. Chapter 78. Desert lightning is rare but dramatic. Strikes illuminate dunes and plateaus, sometimes starting small fires. Scientists monitor storms to study electricity and climate. Even in dry areas, energy flows through the environment. The Sahara demonstrates that extreme landscapes hold both danger and fascination, teaching lessons about power and unpredictability. Chapter 79. Fossils in the Sahara reveal dinosaurs and ancient rivers. Petrified wood, shells, and bones show that the desert was once lush. Studying these finds helps scientists understand climate change over millions of years. Beneath shifting sand lie stories of life long before humans walked the dunes, connecting past and present. Chapter 80. Plants survive extreme dryness through clever strategies. Seeds may wait decades for rain. Succulents store water, thorny shrubs reduce evaporation, and mosses cling to rocks. Each adaptation ensures survival in harsh conditions. Life persists despite challenges, proving that even the Sahara's extremes are not barriers, but arenas for ingenuity and resilience. Chapter 81. Rock formations in the Sahara tell ancient stories. Plateaus, cliffs, and boulders shaped by wind and erosion resemble sculptures. Some look like animals or faces. Scientists study these formations to understand geological history. Travelers marvel at these silent monuments, feeling the desert's age and power, realizing nature has been shaping this land for millions of years. Chapter 82. The Sahara's sand comes in multiple colors. Iron oxide creates red and orange shades, quartz gives white, and other minerals add yellows and browns. Sunlight changes the hues throughout the day, making dunes glow. Ancient travelers observed these patterns to navigate. The desert sand is both a scientific record and a natural masterpiece. Chapter 83. Fossils reveal that the Sahara was once green. Petrified wood, leaves, and riverbeds show forests and rivers thousands of years ago. Crocodiles and other wildlife lived here. Humans settled and hunted. Today, sand hides these relics, but scientists uncover them to study climate history. The desert carries memories of a world very different from today. Chapter 84. Wind shapes the Sahara's dunes. Star dunes grow in multiple directions, reaching over 180 meters high. Their slow movements bury ancient artifacts and reshape landscapes. Even the desert's seemingly static appearance is deceptive. Continuous wind action transforms terrain over time, showing the desert is alive and constantly evolving under invisible forces. Chapter 85. Oases are vital for life. Underground water surfaces to form pools, supporting palm trees, fish, insects, and humans. Migratory birds stop here during journeys. These pockets of life contrast with endless sand, proving water transforms barren land into thriving ecosystems. Oases show survival depends on water and create mini worlds in the vast desert. Chapter 86. Camels are perfectly adapted to desert life. Humps store fat, feet prevent sinking, and they survive days without water. Nomads use them to carry goods, travel long distances, and provide milk. Camels are natural engineers, showing life's ability to adapt efficiently. Survival in the Sahara depends on these extraordinary animals. Chapter 87. Plants survive extreme dryness through clever strategies. Seeds wait decades for rare rains. Succulents store water in stems, thorny bushes reduce evaporation, and mosses cling to rocks to collect dew. Life thrives in harsh conditions, demonstrating the desert's lessons in patience, efficiency, and adaptation. Every species shows survival is possible even in extremes. Chapter 88. Ancient trade routes crossed the Sahara. Salt, gold, and spices traveled via camel caravans. Travelers relied on stars, oases, and careful planning. These routes connected distant civilizations and spread ideas. The desert became a bridge rather than a barrier, proving humans can adapt to even the harshest environments to trade, communicate, and survive. Chapter 89. Salt flats glimmer under sunlight. Formed from evaporated lakes, they create vast mineral plains. Salt was mined and carried across deserts like gold. Fossils and traces of water reveal the Sahara's wetter past. These shimmering areas remind us that even the driest deserts once supported life and human activity, hidden beneath layers of sand. Chapter 90. The Sahara's extreme temperatures challenge life. Daytime heat often exceeds 50 degrees C, nights drop below freezing. Rocks crack, shaping terrain. Plants store water, and animals adjust activity to survive. Every living thing adapts to the rhythm of extremes. The desert teaches that thriving in harsh environments requires resilience, strategy, and constant adaptation. Chapter 91. Sandstorms reshape the Sahara quickly. Winds lift millions of tons of sand, covering landmarks and ancient traces. Travelers and animals must seek shelter. Scientists study storm patterns to understand desert climates. The Sahara proves that even silent landscapes are alive with energy, constantly moving and evolving under invisible forces, showing nature's unstoppable power. Chapter 92. The desert's night sky is breathtaking. Stars shine with unparalleled clarity, and meteor showers streak across the horizon. Astronomers use this clarity to study satellites and space phenomena. Even in harsh environments, the Sahara provides moments of wonder, connecting humans to the universe while demonstrating that beauty can thrive in extremes. Chapter 93. The Sahara's winds sculpt dunes into intricate patterns. Ripples, ridges, and star-shaped formations move slowly over time. Sand can cover ancient settlements, preserving history beneath layers. The desert teaches that even seemingly empty spaces are dynamic, shaped by forces we cannot see, reminding humans that change is constant, even in barren lands. Chapter 94. Oases are life hubs in the Sahara. Water surfaces support palm trees, fish, insects, and small plants. Birds use them during migrations, and humans cultivate crops nearby. These green pockets contrast sharply with the surrounding desert, proving that life flourishes where water exists, creating thriving ecosystems in the harshest environments on Earth. Chapter 95. Camels are desert specialists. Their humps store fat, feet prevent sinking in sand, and they survive days without water. Nomads rely on them for transportation, milk, and survival. Camels demonstrate how nature equips life to endure extreme conditions, teaching humans that adaptation and resilience are keys to thriving in harsh landscapes. Chapter 96. The Sahara was once green. Fossilized wood, shells, and riverbeds reveal forests, lakes, and rivers. Humans and wildlife lived abundantly. Today, sand covers this history, but scientists uncover clues to study climate change. The desert's arid surface hides stories of a wetter past, showing how landscapes evolve over thousands of years. Chapter 97. Salt flats sparkle in the sun. Formed from evaporated lakes, they leave mineral-rich surfaces. Salt blocks were traded across deserts like gold. Fossils and remnants of water remain. These flat expanses remind us that even the harshest deserts once held thriving ecosystems and human activity, preserving history beneath shimmering mineral layers. Chapter 98. Desert lightning occasionally strikes, illuminating dunes and rocky plateaus. Rare but powerful, it can start small fires. Scientists study these events to understand weather and electrical patterns. The Sahara shows that even in extreme dryness, energy flows through the environment, proving that harsh landscapes are full of surprises and dynamic natural processes. Chapter 99. Fossils tell stories of dinosaurs and ancient rivers. Petrified wood, shells, and bones show the Sahara was once lush. Studying them reveals climate change over millions of years. Beneath shifting sand lie remnants of life long before humans walked the desert, connecting the Sahara's past with the present, offering lessons in Earth's long-term history. Chapter 100. Plants survive through adaptation. Seeds wait decades for rare rain, succulents store water, and thorny shrubs reduce evaporation. Mosses cling to rocks to gather dew. Each species demonstrates resilience in extreme conditions. The Sahara proves that life endures even in the harshest environments, showing nature's ingenuity and reminding humans that survival is possible anywhere. The Sahara Desert is more than endless sand. It's a story of survival, change, and hidden wonders. From ancient life to extreme adaptations, it teaches lessons about nature and resilience. Thanks for watching, and remember, the desert always has more stories waiting to be discovered.